Just a reminder, I have two YouTubes, Variety and Fun Math. That is Fun Math, as well as information unrelated to math, and Martin Tutorials, which is mathematics and only mathematics. If it's some relatively simple math, it would go onto both sites. And you're encouraged to subscribe to both. And what's nice, subscribing is for free. Not just that, not only is it free to subscribe, but if you're not happy with your subscription, we offer you a full refund. So there you go. Today's question is relatively straightforward, so I expect it to go onto both YouTube channels. And here's our question. We have three sisters, Alice, Betty, and Karen. We'll call them A, B, and C for short. Well, we tell that the age of A is double that of B, and B is triple the age of C. So A is double B, B is triple C. Their total age is 50. How old are each of them? And what makes it more challenging is reading my handwriting. Well, that's what makes it even a more tricky question. I can actually have two ways of doing it. I can straightforward say, look, A is X, A is double B's age, so B is half X, and C is a third of B's age, B is triple C's age, so B would be 1/3 of a half of X. Another method, I could start with C and say C's X, B is triple C's age, so B is 3X, and A is double B's age, so A would be double the 3X. Both methods are correct, and both should get me the correct answer. I would prefer doing the second method because it's easier, there's less fractions. So I'm going to do both methods. To begin with, I'll do the easier one. Okay, their ages are X, 3X, and 2 times 3X. There we go. And together they equal 50. Okay, and I put brackets to make it easy to differentiate between the ages. I simplify X plus 3X plus 6 equals 50. 1 plus 3 plus 6 is 10X equals 50. What I do to the left, I do to the right. I divide each side by 10, so X equals 5. Okay, so given that X equals 5, Alice is 2 times 3X, which is 6 times 5 is 30. Betty is 3X, 3 times 5 is 15. And C is X, which is 5. So the ages are 30, 15, and 5, which indeed adds up to 50. Now let's try the other method. The ages are X, half X, and 1/3 of X. X, half X, and 1/3 of a half X equals 50. I've got a sore throat. We simplify that term. So X plus half X plus 1/6X equals 50. 1/3 times 1/2 equals a half. To add fractions, we get a common denominator of 6. 1/1 is 6/6. 1/2 is 3/6. That's the same proportion. That remains 1/6. When you add fractions, you add the numerator, the tops, equals 10/6X equals 50. The ages always add up to 50. I've got a sore throat. What I do to the left, I do to the right. I multiply by 6/10, and I multiply by 6/10. There's an equal sign, so what I do to the left, I do to the right. By timesing by 6/10 leaves me with only X. The right, we've got 50 times 6/10. We simplify, we can even use our calculator, equals 30. So if X is 30, Alice is X, which is 30. B is half times 30, which is 15. And C, and I must complete that bracket, C is a third times a half X is 1/6X, which is 1/6 of 30 is 5. So there's the ages is 30, 15, and 5. I just did two methods.